because you know he is prepared to gamble.
Who's got the nerves, the desire, and luck on their side to win the seat? Find out after the break.
No one to play with? There's always PartyPoker.com.
Welcome back to the PartyPoker.com European Open 3. 4 remaining on the table. One of them's going to the semifinals.
I've got a sneak for this fella, David Kravets. I think he's going to end up heads up with John McGill, to be honest with you. And I think it's going to be a real battle.
Pass.
Well,
All in.
Raised all in.
still 2 players who have something to say about that, and one of them is all in. Ian Cleary for 25,000. And what is Tontu thinking about?
Pass.
It's only 19,000 now on McGill. What range of hands would he call with here?
Well, I would certainly consider calling it with most hands because, you know, he's taken another player out, Jesse. He must have a pretty bad hand, though, the way he's thinking.
Turns out he's
19,000 more if you wish
dominated,
to call.
but
He's desperate to call this. Don't worry about that.
is there an argument for not feeding the bears? McGill doesn't seem to think so. He can certainly
Doesn't
afford it.
Look any difference to my stack though? Bad cards, I don't really want to call.
He's in even worse shape than he thinks because the 7 is not live.
He's got to call, Jesse. He must call this. He takes another player out if he gets lucky.
I'm definitely behind, God's sake. Okay, let's go. Get away, fly.
Call.
Shoe flies shoe, but right now McGill trying to shoot Cleary
They're bad, but like
out
that
the
there.
horny building.
So you're
And
under pressure.
he's in bad shape here,
Really says something,
28%.
you know. I thought that's,
Also, we've seen Nikatantu fold a 10, haven't we?
10's one of my favourite cards.
He's got more chance of hitting the straight, though, than Cleary.
Yeah.
He does, he does.
Oh,
And look at that.
A 9 now.
You
A 9 or a
called it.
10.
A 9 is the winner for John McGill. 10 would do the job as well.
Queen.
Anything else,
Still a 9 or a 10.
and
Don't
Cleary will
Aye,
double up.
you have to
53,000 in there.
try.
This is pretty big for Ian Cleary.
Don't wanna
Yeah,
say
9 or a
to
10
try.
wins it for McGill and puts Cleary
Don't
out.
ask for it, you won't get it. Nice hand.
2 queens with the ace.
Chip stack said. Yeah.
And Ian Cleary, born in Leamington
Nearly
Spa,
Yep.
playing poker for 2 years.
That's the
This
same
IT man is getting some QT right now.
Carrying on from the last time I was here, that's 8 or 9 races in a row lost.
Better than the DTs anyway.
Reduce the stack a little bit.
Not much.
Although,
Yeah.
on getting knocked out, he might go for a G&T.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on MT. Cleary under the gun. And Cleary now, I mean, that double up pretty big. He could
Pass.
basically afford to wait a few rounds, can't he?
Yeah, it's giving him a little bit more ammunition, and
Pass.
no, I'm pleased for him.
18.
Raised to 18,000 total.
You know, McGill's cards, I won't say they've dried up, but I mean, he hasn't picked up a big pair in a while, but he hasn't stopped raising, has he?
No, I think he might get a small raise here from Gabats.
What should Garbats do right now?
He should put a small raise in just to test the water. That's what I would be doing.
The bet is 18,000 right now. Garbats has only got 106.
25 more.
And he's done just what you've said.
Raised.
He's ended up sticking in
25,000 more.
about
He
40%
raised
of his
all in.
stack. Quick all in from McGill. Very quick. Very, very quick.
Yeah, now that's going to make, well,
I just wonder, was Garbats raising there for information? And will he now take the hint, or is he committed?
I think he's pot committed.
He's getting about 5 to 2 on his money, I think.
You know, this guy is prepared to gamble, Jesse, this Gabats. This is
So
the
far
thing.
you've put in 25 with 18,
Any other
that's
player around the
24.
table probably passes. Gabats, I feel, will call this.
Why did John McGill move all in so fast?
That's what he could be thinking as well.
Was McGill not worried about a bigger ace?
Gabats is just adding up his chips here and he's thinking if I do call, I double through.
All right. never heard of that.
Does Garbats have enough chips to fold and still have a chance to play himself back into it?
He does. But I just feel he's going to gamble. Especially as McGill's such a big chip leader. He can pass and still have a good chance, but I just got a feeling he's going to call.
Decision of the heat for Dave Garbats. McGill has put it right on him.
Sorry to...
It's easy for us sitting here, Jesse. I mean, if you know, if we knew he had the ace nine, then if he knows he's got the ace nine, he calls straight away. He desperately wants to call it.
Longer and more he's thinking.
Okay.
I don't think it's making it.
No. The longer he's got
Easier
to think,
for
I
him.
think he's going to fold.
Fold.
Yeah, tournament director
Pass.
Mad Marty Wilson put Garbats on the clock, and faced with that pressure, he's laid the hand down. McGill thunders on.
It's going to be 5 and 10,000.
We'll have
Thank
to
you
wait
once
and
again.
see
Thank you very
if
much.
that was the last gasp that any of these players would get. And John McGill, like a stormtrooper, Darth Vader of the table.
So you want to be a great poker player? This is what you're going to have to do. You have to play very patiently at the beginning of each level when the blinds are slow. And patience is important because a lot of people that get impatient bust themselves. You're going to have to make sure that you don't make mistakes, especially obvious, silly, or stupid mistakes. You're going to have to pay attention to the players across the table from you and look at them and know whether they're weak or strong. That's what separates the men from the boys. Finally, you're going to have to be able to take advantage of that information. When you see that they're weak, you're going to have to make big bluffs. And when you see that they're strong, you're going to have to fold strong hands. And that is the secret of No Limit Hold'em.
Well, if there's one new who knows, it's definitely Phil Hellmuth. Lines up now to 5 and 10,000. Cleary, short stacked right now. They're all short stacked. They're all
Pass.
short stacked, but John McGill.
Pass.
I would imagine McGill's just going to put pressure on no matter what he has here. That'll certainly qualify one it. This is a
Raise
spot
to 20.
where Garbats could really use. Oh, he's got a base.
He's got to come over the top here, Jesse.
Some
He's
might-
got to move all in.
Some might consider this automatic. Yeah, he's done it. Garbats is going to take a stand. And McGill hasn't even asked how much it is. He knows that he's got too much in to fold.
You're in the front.
Garbats is not in bad shape here.
No, this is what I wanted to see Gabats do, and I'd like to see Gabats win this hand because he is going to be McGill's main danger.
Thank you. I don't fancy my chances, actually. That's all.
The way things have been going, says Dave Garbats, he half expects to be drawn dead on the flop. And,
That's a nice start.
huh.
Oh.
This game is bent. Pair of queens for John McGill, and Dave Garbats now needing to hit the ace.
Or run around of diamonds.
That's ugly. There's only 3 bullets in the deck for Dave Garbats. Or this gambler has thrown his dice against the backstop.
One card.
Too little,
Lucky.
too late.
Thank you.
Nice playing with you.
And, well, Garbats has gone out like a lion there. He did a lot of good things tonight, but just couldn't really get going.
He did. He played really well tonight. He didn't hit any cards, and he's played poor cards well. And I'm sorry to see him go out the tournament, really.
We are 3 ways now. John McGill in the middle with all the moolah.
Yeah, well.
You know, they say